Wato wa say my people. Yesterday now I come across this video. As I listen to am finish, I shock, my head carry load. Now I say like this, I won't buy sonona. You won't buy the honona. The idea of you trying to say I'm a saint, you dey condemn another person until they repair your own. You are trying to let the world know that you are not corrupt, that na other people na corrupt, whereas abokbaya fiwaya. I don't know how true this is, but if na true, then I be say, man, there is fire on the mountain. My people, more watch this video. May you drop your own for comment section. Wahala dey o. This man still corrupt o. Not be the way they talk am. We'll watch am together. No be lie o.
The affairs of the Edo State Museum and the Radisson Hotel are like chameleon feces or chameleon poo into which Godwin Obaseki has stepped, and only transparency can clear him. So today I'm asking, who owes Benin Radisson Hotel?
Video,
because the information in the public domain is that the Edo State government, during the administration of Godwin Nogarise Obaseki, bought the land, maybe I don't pronounce the name well, but pardon me, bought that land where the hotel is built in 2021 from a company named Cable and Rod Nigeria Limited, said to be belonging to the Benedios for the sum of 2 billion. And a contract of sale was duly executed pending the execution of the deed of assignment. The state also raised about 17.5 billion in bond financing to fund the construction of the hotel. Then sometimes in 2022, despite the fact that the land has been sold to the state government, a deed of assignment was executed by the same seller, Cable and Rod Nigeria Limited, in favor of Edo State Ministry of Finance Incorporated, and a company registered with the name Hospitality Investment Management Company Limited. You know, say Honda Obaseki administration, IMOU and consultant, they take the wrong things. So the Ministry of Finance Incorporated was run by the consultant, if you know what I mean. Also, despite the fact that there was no resolution at all of the Edo State Executive Council or the State House of Assembly authorizing such transfer or change of title, Obaseki administration went ahead to issue a certificate of occupancy in favor of the said company and incorporated trustees. That is Edo State Ministry of Finance Incorporated. Remember, Incorporated, and Hospitality Investment and Management Company Limited. You go say, now state government buy land. Now state government borrow 17.5 billion naira bond to finance the project. And I incorporated independent entity take ownership of the project. I would go back and say, I'm raised something. Now what? Government magic. Anyway, if that one shock you as it shocked me, wait until you hear the other part of the gist. Because according to Yoruba man, it's a Tori long. That means a Tori plant. Around July 2024, just sometimes before the September election, as Obaseki saying that they come up for office, the said company and incorporated trustees, Edo State Ministry of Finance Incorporated and Hospitality Investment and Management Company Limited, agreed to sell 80% equity in the hotel to a company named Tilbury Nigerian House Limited, for the sum of 10 billion naira as purchase price, an additional 11.7 billion naira named quote and unquote shareholders' debt to be arranged by investors and payable by the purchasing company. What did that one mean? Be say, remember, say Edo State government don't put 17 billion down to build the hotel plus 2 billion to buy the land. The investors' debts, where the name and so no get any money attached to that. As now the state's money buy everything, and the supposed investor now get control. I know how you are, man. Today government sweet to just collect people money go. Meanwhile, in all of this, there's no record of payment of the purchase price of 10 billion into any of the government account, and no receipt of payment advice from any of the government agencies. You know, so when you want to pay government money, they'll give payment advice. Nothing. Just like the Edo State Museum of West African Act, that was later changed to Museum for West African Act, where the state government under Obaseki used state fund to the tune of 3.8 billion, plus the $14 million when the German government, pay to execute the museum project. Yet, ownership is held by private individuals without government having any stake or equity ownership in the same. This Radisson Hotel, Benin, is even worse. The state government spent well close to $20 billion of public fund, $20 billion of public fund to purchase and build a hotel. Yet a company that spent 10 billion audio money is owing 80% stake in the project. Why those states, when spend and is still spending on the project, get to only 20%? You go ask yourself, no be juju be that. Anyway, me I call on government magic, abracadabra. The more you look, the less you see. Meanwhile, them say, oh, this one are them say, I don't know, shall. They say, you know that company where Obaseki get interest? AfriVest, yes. Remember an AfriVest, they say I'm the financial advisor to the transaction. Can you imagine? Packaging, insider trading. So I will therefore advocate. Public office is a trust, not a private enterprise. And considering the fact that former Governor Obaseki built his public image on fiscal prudence, transparency, and reform. The former governor owes the people of Edo State a clear documented explanation regarding the Radisson Hotel Benin City, specifically circumstances surrounding the divestment of the Edo State government equity and how the hotel's current shareholding structure emerged. This is not a witch hunt. It is a legitimate call for transparency, and we all have a right to do that. Consequently, Godwin Obaseki should therefore immediately, voluntarily publish the original shareholding structure of Radisson Blu Benin involving Edo State. Radisson Hotel Benin involving Edo State. Not be all those meetings where they hold for hotel. The term and approval governing Edo State divestment of the project. Why did the asset return to its original sellers? What method was used to value the stake? And then the final beneficiaries of these divested shares. And lastly, the timeline relative to the election, the packaging, everything around the election, against the backdrop that the Radisson Benin was widely understood to be an investment of Edo State. That's why we are asking this question, because public assets are not partisan trophy to be arranged or rearranged before or after electoral loss. They belong to the people during and after any administration. Failure to do this, or if Obaseki not do this, EFCC, Interpol should kindly smoke him out to answer to this cause, if any at all. Anyway, somebody say, hey, what if the man join APC tomorrow? You know, APC wants to join your sins are forgiven. But well, I don't talk my own, I don't cry, I don't shout. If you like, stock say Obaseki don't come on for office, and so make we face our front. Now our money collect, so we get the right to ask. But if you agree with me that he should come account, please kindly share until you get to people that will answer. And also, don't forget to add your comments on all our social media platforms shown on your screen. For they say, transparency delayed is suspicion invited. And those who preside over public fund must be ready at all times to offer explanation on how they handle them. It is not blackmail, but a requirement that shouldn't be treated as heresy. See you next week.